Hello, hello, this is Nathan the Great, and today we're doing this top 10 missions in Black Ops 2. So, I'm going to do top 10s of different games like this. So, what is number 1? Number 10 is Karma. Karma is a good game, it's a good level, but I don't like it that much as other people. It's good, it's one good thing, because it's got that island place, and it's like that plaza map on the multiplayer. I could do that top 10 maps as well. So you've got the Skrillex music in the background at the part with the when you shoot, when the Falco and his gang shoot you. I liked that part, and I think it's called "I'm a Try Out" by Skrillex. That dun 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 dun. One of the songs. Number 9 is Old Wounds. Old Wounds is number 9 because it's like one good mission, but then I don't really like it. It's like hard, like you get to you get tanks, tank stuff. Well, there's like a tank near the end where he shoots, and it's Levkravchenko, where he kills you, or you have to, and you interrogate him after the tank part, and then you have to resist by pressing the X button a bunch of times, and I failed. I watched that video, and it's telling you about whatever on the thing. Like that. So yeah, that's number 9. Number 8 is Kodestai. Well, it's pronounced Kodestia. It's Latin. This mission's number 8 because because I don't really like it, but I do because it's got a city and it looks like Aftermath in that other thing, aka my favourite map on the game, on the multiplayer. As you can see, I will make a top 10 video about maps, and I think that's going to be number 1 because I suggested that Aftermath was number 1 on another top 10 video that's by someone else. Number 7 is Second Chance. Second Chance is one of these Strike Force missions. This is number 7 because of the it's that yellow map. I can't remember what that was on the top 10 video. I can't remember, but I know that Aftermath was number 1 because I said that it should be number 1, and this is you have to rescue Karma. If you've not beaten that Karma mission that I said at number 10, you get this mission. If you rescue her before in Karma, you don't need to play this mission. This mission doesn't exist, but it does exist if you don't. If you don't succeed the Karma one. Number 6 is Angelus VL. I don't know how you pronounce that word or that mission, and that's number 7. Number 6. Wait, what was number 10? Number 10 was Karma. Number 9 was Old Wounds. Number 8 is cause the 7. Oh yeah, it's number 6. Number 6 is cause is this one. Oh yeah, and that is when Makarov. That's like another mission that is good, but it's not that good. And this one is where you get to kill Harper or save Harper as afraid, and you get to shoot Harper. And I didn't because I want Harper to live. And anyway, it didn't matter because if I killed him, it would have still been alive. Because previously, if you really think about it, I played through the game with Harper living, and well, I already played it, and I played it again on this. And this is number 6. Number 5 is and number 5 is solarium. Solarium's number 5 because it's like a good mission, like not that great, but it's like good. And this is where you find Eric Briner, and that's the guy in the mission that you find, and he tells you about karma or whatever. Number 10, and that's and then he gets killed at the end, and then you have to leave the area, and that's when you leave, and that's when that guy's there. And then number 4 is Odysseus. Odysseus is number 4 because it's got that carrier map in it, and that's where you get to that's where Salazar dies, because if Harper was dead, he just gets arrested by these people that surround him, and that's why it's number 4. Number 3 is IED. This is number 3 because this is where you have to protect like VIPs. It says it in the description, and it says something like landmines and destroy them, and you have to destroy tanks, and you're a drone, like a Dragonfire, and I played through this one. It's another Strike Force level. And number 3 is Fallen Angel. Fallen Angel is number 3 because you know that chopper that flies in the air. It's that one with that drone, and he called it a helicopter, but it's a drone, and you have to follow Harper, and then in the description, and it says downed US drone, and that's in the description at the very end, and that's why it's number 3. Number 2 is Victory. This one is number 2 because it's first mission. This is the first mission where you rescue Frank Woods. Yeah, Frank Woods. And this is where Frank Woods points out something, and that's when you find him, and then you save him, and then you go on an island or a piece of land or whatever, and that's when you sneak around, and then you have to go to Ram Menendez, and that's when you find him, but you don't kill him because he keeps on living, and that's why it's number 2. And before we number 1 pick, here's some honourable mentions. Time and Fate, because Menendez rages around and kills people. Sovereignty, because that's the one where you capture Norrega in the mission where it says the bottom, and that's when you try and find him and capture him, but then Menendez kills you. Well, not really, but you're playing as Alex Mason, and then you play as Frank Woods, and Shipwreck, because it's where you get to, it's that cargo map from that multiplayer, and that's when you use that gun, or use the AGR. No, not AGR. Yeah, it's where you get to stop, where you have to launch the missile, a missile at a freighter and destroy it. Fob Spectre, because it's called forward operating base, and it's that one where that enemy flies, where you get to protect the three main goals, aka the three places, and if two of them get destroyed, they get into the base, which is a building, and that's when they have to plant a bomb inside the facility and destroy it. But we beat that one, and that's why I like that one. Dispatch, this is like the overflow one, and that's when you have to place, that's when you have to kill Tinzel in the description at the end, and that's when you go into that, and whatever. And lastly, Strike Force tutorial. This is the Fob Spectre map from earlier, but this is where you learn the controls in the other Strike Force levels, like this one, and that one over here. And that's why it's in there, and it says tutorial. And what's number one if everything's picked? Judgment Day is number one. You know why it's number one? Because it's the final mission, where you get to go around and kill Menendez, or you go around and kill the enemies first, and then you kill Menendez, and at the end, if you've completed all of this and completed these ones, you get like a big one, like a ending. Like, I can't remember what my ending is. I killed Menendez. I saved Harper. I killed Menendez. Didn't save Karma, and then saved Alex Mason in the earlier mission. And that's when it comes together, and at the end it does something like Ron Menendez goes on YouTube and other things. And yeah, that's number one, because it's the final mission of the whole game. And those Strike Force levels that are at the end, like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, are before this one. It's 2025 on the game. It's now 2021, so Happy New Year. And that's the end of the game, or the top 10. And see you, bye.